PETG. More PETG. And TPU. All printed on the Ender 3. Let's build it and see what it is. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Canadian Maker Project. My name here is Ron. I'm here to help you with creativity and ideas and come up with new things to print. Well, today I got a good one for you. I printed out this. What is this? This is the frog box. Here, let me show you in Thingiverse what it looks like, so you guys get an idea of what it is that I'm having you guys have a look at. Here it is. It's on Thingiverse. Thing number is going to be 4094861, and this is the product right here. Now, what's cool about this product is it's waterproof, apparently. Easy to make. The cam latch operation, guy shows you how to do it all. But you know what? I decided I was going to print it myself because I have a need for it. Now you're probably saying, well, what do you have a need for? Why would you want something like that for? Well, you know, you never know when you're going to need a box, you know, for certain items and such. So let me bring myself back in the video. Okay, so the box here is very simple to do. And I'm going to go show you guys how I built this, what I used to build this, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit more about this. Okay, so let's go over the parts that we're going to need. We're going to need screws. These are M3 20mm screws, perfect for screwing together the case. These are the 3D printed parts. This was printed with 3D Fuels Black, Midnight Black PETG. A seal. That should be obvious what that's for, but we'll get to that in a second. That was printed with some TPU, by the way. And last but not least, the case itself. Printed in Fuel 3D Transparency PETG. The reason I went with PETG over PLA, number one, waterproofing, but number two, this is going to be in hot locations, and heat is better on this than it is, say, on stuff like PLA, which can get soft in hot heat. So I want to make it light, airy. Didn't want to add too much color to it. So this was a perfect fit for that build. Not to say I don't have some red in stock. I do have red from filaments.ca, but for now, this is what I chose and I thought was the best fit. Plus, it's pretty sturdy. This was printed at, I think I went 444 on this one, which means you have 4 top layers, 4 bottom layers, and 4 perimeters. So that makes the walls 4 inside and outside. So hopefully this is going to be strong enough and will be durable enough. Also, screwdriver. This is made by RGX Hobbies. I'll have a link in the description where I got these. Actually, I'll just link it to the video, which will pop up. And you'll see why I bought these and where you can buy a set for yourself in the video. And no, there are no affiliate links in that video, so don't worry if you feel like, oh, he's just trying to make me buy stuff so I can pay up. No, it's no affiliate linking, dude. I don't do affiliate linking for one reason only, because I don't have the setup done yet. So until I get that setup done, no affiliate linking whatsoever. Now, if you guys want to say, no, you should have some affiliate linking set up, well, you guys have other ways that you guys can support me. But right now, the affiliate linking is not something I do or need to worry about right now. So I don't have it set up. So first things first I'm going to do is get this screw in properly. So the problem with putting in these screws is sometimes they can be a little bit hard because you're recutting the threads for your into the plastic part. So there's no threads already pre-done or anything in this. So you're going to be cutting the threads. So it's going to be a tight fit to get these in. Okay, screws in there right now. I can see a little bit of it sticking out over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in this black part here. Actually, I should move over closer to this camera. And then I'm going to put this on here and just cut the threads. And as you're cutting through, you might notice it's tough to get these through. And it looks like this one didn't go through properly. Okay, loosen that off a little. Yeah, got it now. So, be warned, this does take a little bit of strength to turn these. The reason I went with these don't bother my carpal tunnel as bad as, say, Allen keys do. And once I'm done with Allen keys, it really hurts. Allen keys are good for a few things. When you got tightening to do or really want to get these tight, Allen keys are the fit. Now, when you're doing these, you don't want them to be too tight. If you get this too tight, then the hinges don't work, and then it won't turn. Some people will tell you, well, you can take an M3 drill bit and just, pass it through. And that's something you can do. It will help. It will take away any of the burring or any type of misprint that may happen. Like, say you got like a little bit stuck inside the actual hole. Then yeah, I can understand doing that. But to be honest, that screwdriver does best. And as you can see, loose, able to put in. And yeah, so I'm going to put this on here like so. Then we're going to go... I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera or not, but you can see the holes there. So I'm going to grab another screw, light it up, and just do the same thing. Once again, it's hard to do it when I'm away from the camera, so... Because I'm sitting on one side of this table, so I'm not interfering with the camera or anything like that. It's just the way I do things. Okay, so I'll get this done. Okay, back it up a little bit because it's sticking through. Okay, that's perfect. So I got it now backed up. Now I'm going to put this on like so. Flip that down. And continue on putting this together. Yep, it's going in. So one thing you can do is you can pre-do this already, so that you're not having to work a lot with turning this. And I know that this is boring listening to me as I'm doing this, but I'm just giving you guys some tips and tricks, to make this a little bit more easier. Because if you try to put all three of these in together, I will tell you this right now, I tried to do that already, and it hurt a lot. So my recommendation is, if you need to put this together, maybe pre-screw your screws into the plastic, then unscrew them, and then re-screw them back in when you're assembling. And that way, it doesn't take too much of your effort. And yeah, sure, it takes more time, but it makes it a lot easier to put together. And you won't be screaming, oh my God, these things are so tight. I can't get this to turn properly. It's not assembling right. So on and so forth. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it now opens up. That's the way the hinge is going to be. Loose, but okay. And then closes up easily. So I'm going to put in the next set of screws. And we'll be right back. So as you can see, there's the case right here. So the next part we have to do is build the latch system. So this little piece right here that I'm holding in my hand is part of the latch system. So what's going to happen is this is going to go over it. It's going to grab it like so, hold it. And then when you fasten it down, it holds these two pieces together tight. So something like that. Minus that not being there, as you can see. So hopefully we can get that done right now. So we're going to take this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to place it right here. This is where the placement is going to be. And then the latch will screw on here. At the very top here. It'll latch down, grab the piece, and that holds it in place. So hopefully that's going to work. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out. I want to start putting the screw through here and tap it. So remember, if you've already pre-tapped it, then it won't be so bad. But if you haven't, then it's a lot of work. For me, I've already pre-tapped these, so just put the screw in very lightly. As soon as I feel it go through, There, I'm filling it. Okay. So I'll take my little black piece and try to get it in there. I might have to, I gotta back the screw off just a tad bit. Alright, just so it's just there, yeah. There it goes, feels something in there secure. Then I'm just gonna tighten the screw back up. So let me ask you, have you subscribed to the channel yet? If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. And I know you're saying, oh my god, he's advertising the subscribe again. Yes, I'm subscribing to subscribe again. Because honestly, if you guys are watching this video and you haven't hit the subscribe button, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. Sometimes I go live, sometimes I post interesting stuff. You know what? And it doesn't cost you a damn cent to subscribe. Unlike Twitch, which costs you $9 to subscribe, I'm charging $0 here. Now, sure, you can, I do have a Twitch channel. I don't advertise it as much because I really do feel that Twitch is only good for streaming only, not for video content. Like for long streams, yeah, Twitch works. But for what I do, it doesn't make sense for us to use Twitch. So anyways, just going to tighten this up a little bit more. Just enough so that this is movable. And it's a little tight, so I'm going to unloosen this just a tad. See, I want it to be loose enough that it can open and close so that this can catch it and latch down and it holds us nice and tight. Because if you don't have it tight enough, then it's not going to hold the latch together. So that's loose enough. I'm going to push it up a little bit. I'm just going to tighten it just a little bit more, the screw. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to be too loose where it's just like, it's just going to flap everywhere. So I'm going to put this on now. So I'll line up the hole once again. Do with the other ones. To be honest, I don't really need to line up the hole though, but... And here's a neat little tip. If you can take your Allen wrench and stick it in and just clean up the hole a little bit, sometimes that can help when you're trying to put the screw in for the first time. Little technique. But I was looking about subscribing, guys. It's because I'm going to be doing a video on the Voron soon. And if you're interested in getting a Voron, or you're interested in building one, or B, you just love watching me do printing, well, subscribing is the best way to keep up with the channel because I can't do these videos on a timely basis. Unfortunately, my work takes precedence over YouTube. And to be honest, YouTube doesn't pay me any money. I don't make any money at YouTube yet because I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers. And I have to hit the watch hours too. That's why I'm going to be building the Voron, you know, to help with the watch hours, because I think the watch hours are where I'm suffering the most. I have the subscribers, just don't have the watch hours. And you guys are going, wait a minute, but you have over 600 subscribers. I do, but I don't have the watch hours yet. Once I hit that watch hour mark, then YouTube will add you to the partner program, which is 500 subscribers at 4,000 watch hours, which is a lot of watching. But if there is something there, great. I mean, if you do enjoy watching the channel, that helps out the channel a lot. And yes, this does take a little bit of time because I haven't tapped these ones. So as you can see, what I mean by length of taking. If you don't pre-tap these, it takes forever to get these screws in. But if you spend the time to pre-tap it, save you a lot of time. As you saw with the first one, it's so simple and easy. But this, it hurts. I'm telling you right now, my wrist is killing me from doing this all day. Now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, all day? Yeah, all day. Okay, there we go. We got the screw in there nice and tight. Strong enough, so what happens is I'll push this. I'll hear that click. And there it is down. That simple. So I'm going to put it on the other one here, and we'll get right back into the video. Oh, yeah, and it easily comes up, too. So. It's a little tight, but over time, it will loosen itself off and make it easier to go up and down. So let's go to the next one here. And the same process. Take your screw, tap, tap, and then put your parts in. But like I said, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. And we'll come back once this is all assembled. Because we still have one more part to put into it. Okay, which
down
is
to the
going
last
to
part.
be the...
As you can see, it just opened up the box here.
Now you can see there is no seal in here. And this is what the seal is for. It's supposed to lay on top of it, like so, and protect from water from getting inside here. Now, as you can see, though, I try to put the seal on here, and it's harder than it looks to put on here. So I'm going to do this off camera and get the seal in here. And you can use like a little tool, like a pry tool, or even if you have the RJX hobby stuff, you can try using their 1.5 millimeter screwdriver to poke into the sides to get the down. You can also try a little bit of rubbing alcohol. You can try like rubbing alcohol, cleaning it off, and then trying it. You can even try using like crazy glue and applying it and see if you can get it in. But all in all, it's going to take a little bit of work to get in there. And once it's in there, it's ready to go. And we'll be back. Once I get this in, I'll be back at the studio, and we'll be back at the computer. I'll show you how good it is, and we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, give me a few minutes. Well, it's going to be a few minutes for me, but it's going to take you guys just a few seconds before the cut over. So stand by. We're going to go back, and we're going to talk about it.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So, as you saw, the build went away not so good as I was hoping. Unfortunately, I was not able to put the seal in the box, and I know why. So, when I printed this object, I set it for 103 to make the layer lines a little bit more thicker, to get the flow better. So, it's a little bit more tighter, and, maybe it'll resist water. But I didn't think about it, and I made the seal at 103. And I think it's a little too big for the print. So I am going to go back and reprint the seal properly. Hopefully then it'll work. Now you're probably thinking, well, you did say you wanted to build it for something. So why did you build it? Well, I built it out of PETG because I was worried about temperatures. Because what's cool about this is it's going to hold my Zoom H4n. When I go out to do interviews or whatever, I like to carry this around as a secondary audio recorder so that when I'm doing the recordings like with people from like Murph or Irv, I can easily record it on here and then I can take it and offload it. But I wanted a case to store it in, and the old case for this broke. It was a really cheap case. The hinge was cheap, the whole 9 yards. So I decided, okay, well, I'm going to print a better case for it. And as you'll see in a second, it fits perfect in here. Now, it's not the greatest fit because I think there's a little too much room for the screen. But what I'll do is I'll print a, I'll get some foam. I'll put some foam in here just to make it more secure and so it doesn't get bounced around so much. So like I said in the video build, hit the subscribe button because I am going to be building the Voron soon. And I want you guys to be there. I'm looking at probably every Wednesday and maybe the odd Saturday and Sunday we'll go into the build. And, I want you guys to be there, talk, support, and we can have some fun with this. And it should be a fun build. I don't see it being that much of a bad build. But yeah, I would like to have you guys along with me for the ride. And I think you guys will have a lot of fun laughing at me along the way as we go and we screw up things and have to redo wiring and everything else. But it should be an interesting video. And you know what? I'm on the race to get to 1,000, or at least hit the 4,000 watch hours I need to become a YouTube partner. And with the YouTube partnership, what that means is more people are going to be able to see the videos, and you guys don't have to, share the video as much, but I do appreciate when you do share. It helps to grow the channel, and that's what I'm on the mission to, is to grow this, because I'm only a one-man crew. I can't put out content on a daily or weekly basis. It is very hard for me to do that because, well, I work full-time in a 3D print farm. And maybe I'll do a video of the 3D print farm for you guys. Would you like to see that? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'd like to know. And we'll just have some fun with the Voron build. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. And like I said, hit the bell so you know when I go live. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.